I'm still stuck on the meeting that they organized. All right, y'all. One day after Senate Republicans scrapped the vote on their health care bill for lack of support, Donald Trump said, y'all should be playing this thing of Trump Lives Matter. Y'all, Trump said the bill would have passed had one senator not been in the hospital.
But I feel we have the votes. I'm almost certain we have the votes. But with one man in the hospital, we cannot display that we have them. Plus, some people want to go through a process just to make themselves feel better. That's okay.
Okay, y'all, they needed 50 votes, and Mike Pence would have been the 51st vote. So let's start. You needed 50. Put the graphic up, please. 3 senators announced they were not going to vote for the bill. Senator John McCain, Senator Susan Collins, Senator Rand Paul. 50 minus 3 is 47, okay? So let's say the one person who he said was in the hospital did vote for it. That brings you up to 48. You're still shy of 2. The person he was discussing was Mississippi Senator Thad Cochran. But this is what Thad Cochran tweeted. Thanks for the well wishes. I'm not hospitalized, but I am recuperating at home in Mississippi and look forward to returning to work soon. Cochran also said he'd have returned to Washington if the vote were not canceled. Lies, lies, lies. Hashtag Trump Lives Matter. Joining us, joining us right now, talk about health care, is our guest, freshman Congressman, Congressman Donald McKeechin of Virginia. What's up, Doc?
How are you? Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you new to Congress. You've been there about what, about 8 months?
Something like that.
Do you even laugh at just the flat out lies? I mean, Trump said they had the votes. He clearly cannot count. They did not have the votes. Otherwise, there would have been a vote.
Well, sadly, when this president moves his lips, it's usually not true.
So what's next? What's next? Because here's the deal. They're going to abandon it now, but I keep telling people they might try to pop up a bill in a month.
Yeah, you just never know. But what we hope will happen is that we'll move towards some bipartisan cooperation to fix Obamacare. You know, even President Obama believes that Obamacare can be fixed. No one ever said it was a perfect bill. All Democrats that I know of campaigned on last year about the notion of fixing Obamacare. So we're prepared to sit down and fix it. It's just that there will be no repeal of Obamacare if we can help it.
And as I said also earlier, this administration is trying to choke the Affordable Care Act. They have just ordered their regional administrators not to attend any open enrollment sessions. They've told them they're going to take the website down. They're not doing any advertising. They literally want to strangle any effort to sign up for the Affordable Care Act.
Absolutely. And, you know, it's part of President Trump's overall plan just to try to erase any evidence of the Obama legacy. But, you know, no weapon formed against President Obama shall prosper.
Yeah, you know, that it's interesting that what we have and goes forward isn't the real fight about the Republicans not strangling Obamacare, because 60% of Americans are satisfied with Obamacare or the ACA. And now you don't have an alternative from the Republicans. So how do we fight the Republicans strangling it? And don't forget, the insurance markets in those jurisdictions have to be supported and have to be put in place. Can't have it both ways.
Some of the things that we can do are things like allow 50-year-olds to 64-year-olds to buy into Medicare. What that does is take a population that is generally more sickly, put them into a good health insurance plan, leaves for the private marketplace a healthier group of people. That should begin the process of stabilizing those markets.
Congresswoman Kelly has a dental bill that's pending right now. What can you tell us about that bill? Because mental health and dental health are the two areas that tend to be very ignored. And she's attempting to make dental care more affordable.
Fantastic Congresswoman she is. As far as I know, that bill sadly doesn't have much hope in the House. But it is absolutely the right thing to do, because as you say, dental health is often overlooked. It has a direct impact on the rest of the body as far as its physical well-being is concerned. So she's being very astute and showing foresight in trying to move that bill.
Congressman, Anthem announced yesterday that it was leaving out of the main circuit in terms of providing Obamacare. So I want to ask you, isn't the matter that the free market is responding to Obamacare and that insurance companies are seeing the cost involved in terms of doing this and thus say it's not cost effective for us to provide what you want?
Final comment.
No, I think rather it is that the Trump administration is engaging in sabotage.
Exactly.
It doesn't want to make the payments from the federal government that are due. It takes down the website on Saturdays. It's doing everything it can to make it a bad business model. And of course, when we see that happen, then yes, we'll see the insurers like Anthem react accordingly. But I'm happy to report that in my state, when Anthem said it was pulling out, we were able to have a conversation through Governor McCullough's office to bring them back into about 60 counties and cities in Virginia. So that process can be reversed. It just takes you rolling up your sleeves and putting in some hard work.
All right, Congressman, we appreciate it. Thanks a bunch. Keep swinging.
Thank you for your time.
All right, thanks a bunch.
Weekdays on TV One.
I will never lie to you.
Oh, my God.
Roland Martin.
He doesn't want to talk to us. He wants to ignore us.
Uncensored.
Hell no. That ain't gonna cut it, boo.
Unapologetic.
No, that is fundamentally false. You are wrong.
Unfiltered.
He wants an America where we all look alike. He ain't talking about black people.
Unrelenting.
You better go work out, because you got a fight on your hands.
NewsOne Now with Roland Martin. Weekdays at 7 a.m. on TV One.